Here comes everybody streaming in. Some people are not people, but reindeer. Wow, I wish I was in a room with a reindeer right now. You're so lucky, Miles. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the December 15th Daily Antidote of Song. Um, Good morning to Andy Davis coming in from Brattleboro, Vermont. Good morning to Jo Rasi. It is great to see you here today. And Al C, good morning to you. Good morning, Becky in BC. Annette Perone, Aloysius on the road. Brian, Deborah, Sheila in Florida. Arlene in California. Sarah in Texas. And Julie in Ontario. Ooh, Carolyn, what do you have? A beautiful angel creation. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Reindeer and Amanda. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Dane and Phil and Totness, Don and the Curly Tops, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Caroline in DC, Rudolph also in DC, Bonnie Schuster, Susan G. Sherry in New Hampshire, Christiana Dropkin and a friend. Hello, hello. Let's see, who else do we have here? Oh, everyone's moving around. Gloria in MN. Is that Minnesota? Yes. Ruth in Birmingham, LMG, Storm in a wonderful red and white hat, Deli and Fred in Silver Spring, Tom in Nashville, Nancy and her beautiful cow, Steve and Michelle. Let's see, if I've missed you, wave big if I've missed you. Okay, well, I guess Miles is now the reindeer. Okay, good morning, everyone. And I'm going to toss it on over to Jo Rasi, and she's going to introduce our guest for the day. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Katie, for fabulous hellos. And I am going to actually shout out Facebook Live. Hi, gang out there. We didn't actually forget you. We only sort of forget you sometimes. And we're glad you've joined us. And thanks also to everybody who's off video and the people who are still popping in the room. Katie, your hellos are fabulous. And I love when you do them. So I'm super excited today to have Andy Davis here from Noel Sing We Clear. And he is, as Katie mentioned, coming in from Brattleboro, Vermont, which is the home also of the Amazons and also of Brendan Taff and also of Tony Barrand, all folks who've come into this room and sung with us. So clearly it's the place to live. Before we start, I want to make a couple of announcements quickly. Today is the last day to sign up for the Daily Antidote Secret Friendadotes Gift Exchange, which means you can put your name in the little form and you can get a little gift in the mail from some secret person in this room, and you can send one to some other secret person in this room. So please sign up, join us for the fun. We've got lots of folks in, and I think it's going to be a blast. A quick note also that we have an address going into the chat for our own Kate in Charlottesville. And Kate had a successful surgery yesterday. And let's do the thing we do, Daily Antidoters, and let's send her get well card. She's going to have a long healing process, and we want her to know that we're all there for her. And then, as you all know, we're doing our fundraiser extravaganza end of the year hoo-ha with lots of amazing gifts from artists the highest donors and some other donors will also be able to choose from. And I want to just say right now that our wonderful, amazing Andy Davis in the room is going to hold up a special songbook. Yes, he is. And that beautiful Noel Sing We Clear songbook, which we'll talk about again later, it is available for purchase. But Andy is actually going to donate one songbook plus an hour-long sing-along from the songbook with Andy and me as one of the amazing gifts that's come up out of the room. So everybody put up your hands and let's welcome Andy Davis.
Hey, thanks for that welcome from Katie and from Jo. It's great to be here. A lot of people still coming on. I know I'm a co-host, so I keep hitting admit there. Some of them, so, but I'm going to stop doing that when I start singing, so... It's good to be back at the Antidote of Song, and this is truly an antidote in these times we live in. I'm going to do a couple of seasonal songs today, And I think they're ones that will sound very familiar, but they also each have a kind of new twist to them, because this time of year is constantly, it's full of tradition, but it's also full of change. And one thing that was very fun about our touring days with Noel Sing We Clear is that our show attracted people of all faiths and no faith, and as Tony liked to say, people that came just to reconnect with their neo-pagan network. Because our traditions this time of year, I used to think of them almost like a big compost pile, that at this trough of the year when the darkness settles in, all of these different traditions of light and reflecting on the past and the future and the change of the solar year, all these customs, they all kind of pile up and just make one big, rich, fertile soil. Being a teacher in the school, it was always a bit of a challenge to find material that was very holiday-ish, Christmas-ish, wasn't too crass and commercial. There's plenty of that. And one of my great sources was pulling material from Noel Sing We Clear. And I'm going to do a version of the Holly and the Ivy that Tony Barrand and his wife, Margaret Dale Barrand, wrote new words for, specifically to make it really perfect for singing in a public school at this time of year. It's filled with the rich traditions of midwinter. It's got sort of a pagan thing going. The holly and the ivy are symbols of life that continues through the darkness. And in the ancient times, the holly tree was the king of winter. Where all the other trees just sort of look like dead sticks out in the forest, the holly tree gets these red berries and shiny green leaves. And the ancients, they thought it was kind of magical. And they would bring holly into the house, and we still do that with our firs and balsams, and we bring them in as a reminder that life goes on even in the darkness. So I'm going to do this one. It's not the traditional holly and the ivy that links the life cycle of the holly with the life of Jesus, but it's linking the cycle of the holly tree with the cycle of the year. So it's a very non-sectarian but totally regenerative song. And the chorus is the same, and please join in on the chorus. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ. The accordion is the best I could come up with at my house. Sweet singing all in the choir. And join in on the choruses, the verses, whatever. Oh, the holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. Oh, the holly bears a blossom as white as any flower. The rains of spring prepare the ground with every gentle shower. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. Oh, the holly bears a leaf as green as any grass. The corn it ripens in the field as summer days do pass. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. Oh, the holly bears a bark as bitter as any gall. As harvest ends, the leaves turn gold, and from the trees do fall. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. Play it now. as red as any blood. The heavy snows of winter fill the dark and silent wood. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir. Oh, the holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in one more. Oh, the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing all in the choir.
Woo! Thank you, Andy. That is one of my all-time favorites. I so love that song. So, do you know, I actually know it from when I was a little girl and I saw a Revels show at Emma Willard in New York. Do you know anything about the Emma Willard School doing a...
I don't, but I know that there is a whole New York City contingent of Revels, as there is up in the Upper Valley here of the Connecticut River, up near Hanover, New Hampshire. The Revels is kind of all over the country, and it's had a huge impact and very much an overlap with Noel Sing We Clear. More of a cast of thousands. We were always just four guys on stage, but the Revels really brings in the community, the children. It's got a sort of a part for anybody and everybody. So, but it's the same idea. You know, one thing that we really share with the Revels is getting back to the original meaning of carol. Often when you talk about carols today, people think of songs, but the original meaning was a dance done to a song. With the central part of a carol was the dance aspect of it. And as you can see, that tune that I just played is a dance tune upon which were put these words. And that's really central to caroling, is to have that liveliness of dance at this cold, dark time of the year. And the Revels certainly do that. There's plenty of dance.
And the Revels also has a lot of overlap with this room because we've had loads of revelers singing in this room from the Hanover Revels, from the DC Revels, from the Cambridge Revels. And folks in all three of those shows right now are actually also interplay with this room. And I actually see someone in the room here who is in the DC Revels. Mr. Jim Harkless, we're glad to have you here today. Do you feel like saying anything quickly about the Revels, or are you feeling being quiet today? If you feel like saying something, you're welcome to, but you don't have to.
Yes, this year it's quite an unusual show. Actually, one of the Daily Antidote of Song participants was at our show on Sunday, and she enjoyed it very much. It takes place in 1870 and at the home of Senator Hiram Revels. It's interesting, the same name. Who was the first African American senator in the United States.
Awesome.
A great show. It's a great show. I play the role of someone I'd never heard of before, George Moses Horton, born in 1798 as a slave in North Carolina, who taught himself to read and became a poet. He published a book of poems in 1829. It's actually the first book of poems by an African American published in the United States. Phyllis Wheatley's book in the 18th century was published in London.
James, that is amazing. I love hearing this history. I wish I could go down to DC to see your Revels.
And lots of historic characters. Actually, the great-great-grandfather of one Susan Lewis is portrayed by her son. He was a general in the Civil War, and actually was an aide to General Grant, and was part of the Freedmen's Bureau, and Actually, he went to Howard Medical School. It was interesting because apparently I was surprised that it only had six students, three white and three black, and we were learning a lot. Clara Barton, lots of famous figures. Harriet Tubman. Just a great show.
Thank you
Wow.
so much, Jim. I'm so glad to hear that. And actually, Andy, just a note for you and for anybody else in the room. If you're not lucky enough to go see Jim Harkless and the company live, they are going to be doing it as a live stream. It's going to be available, I think, starting December 21 through January 6th. And so lots of folks in this room are hoping we're going to be able to do a watch party in here, me too. So more news coming up on that. And Jim, I can't wait to see you. I'm coming to the very last show, and I'm so excited. So Andy, of course, you guys have overlap with Revels, and I would guesstimate if I threw out 10 other songs, you'd just be able to just do them like this. But
Well,
instead of me throwing out 10 songs, I think you have one already planned. Is that right?
I do. And I did want to say, Jim, you totally hooked me on the idea. I've got to watch this, the DC Rebels. I love all of that history and the fact that much of it has been out of the spotlight. And one of the great things happening in these last few years of public reckoning is a lot of the stories that need to be told are getting into the spotlight. And I think you've done that, it sounds like, with the Rebels. So you got me.
That's so great. Hey, Andy, before you actually start to play,
Yeah.
can you show the songbook again?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you just tell us? Yeah, because I know that there are folks in the room I'm seeing in the chat who've not actually seen that book before. So
This was a real labor of love. When we stopped touring, we decided that we needed to publish our repertoire. So we got permissions. It's all annotated lyrics, vocal parts for many of the harmonies that we did over the years, notes on our own performance and our own craziness. As Noel sing, we clear. There's a lot of funny stories in here. Most of them are true. But it's a good read as well as just something to lay out on the piano or pull out your guitar, and you could sing for weeks with this book. It's a 244
That's so
pages.
Thank you so much. You know, that book actually also has something in common with something that Jim was just talking about and that you and I were talking about Revels and all the intergenerational stuff, because I'm pretty sure, you correct me if I'm wrong, that Fred Bruning is also in Noel Sing Me Clear,
Yes.
and that his daughter Lauren is actually one of the Winborn folks,
Yes.
and Winborn has been in this room with us too. So like, there's all those great musical overlaps. So if you can't move to Brattleboro, you at least have to go visit someday.
Brattleboro is a little town that makes a lot of noise.
Love it. All right, how
Well,
about some noise?
I'm going to do another song, and this one is truly in the non-Christian aspect of this time of year. It's just a completely universal message. It's a wassail song. And wassailing, when I was a kid, I would look in our hymnal, and there was always this hymn in there that said, "Here we come a caroling among the leaves so green." And it took me a while to realize that that was a rewrite, that the hymn publishers didn't want to put this weird old English word in there, wassailing. It involved drinking. It was probably considered dangerous. So they changed wassailing to caroling. Here we come a caroling among the leaves so green. But the original lyric is, "Here we come a wassailing." And wassail means go in health. And it seems like these wassail songs are more relevant than ever as we struggle with this pandemic. And I find myself, when people say happy holidays in a store, I always say wassail and leave them scratching their head, or if they ask me about it. But it's a good wish that you go in health, that you be a whole being, and you connect with yourself and your community and all the good ways. And it was a visiting custom where the singers would go door to door, often with a wooden bowl filled with whatever anyone poured into it. I'm sure it was pretty dangerous at times. And the bowl was decorated with ribbons, and when you came to the door, the owners of the home would have to let you in and would offer you some warmth and some food, and you had to provide them a song. And this is this is the central song. There are many settings of this. Every little village had their own tune. This is a new tune, but very singable. It's by Keith Kendrick. It's in our book. Keith Kendrick is a current musician in England, and it's called the Derwent Wassail, Derwent. It's a village, or was a village in England before it was flooded to make a hydroelectric reservoir back in the around the turn of the beginning of the I don't know, a while ago in England, to power the industrial mills in Sheffield. So it's a town a little bit like our Quabbin Reservoir in Massachusetts, where the villages were flooded to create hydropower. This song, he dedicated it to the village of Derwent, which was lost when they did that. So this is an echo of the town of Derwent. The great chorus, love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a happy new year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. So there's a little tricky rest toward the end that'll you'll stumble over it the first couple times, and then you'll realize how much fun it is to get it right. So here it is. Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green, and here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Our wassail bowl is made of the rosemary tree, and so is your beer of the best barley. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Call up the butler of this house, put on his golden ring, and bring us out a drop of good beer, the better we shall sing. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we're your neighbor's children that you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. God bless the master of this house, the mistress also, and all the little children that round your table go. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. We've got a little purse and it's made of leather skin, so give us a handful of your cash to line it well within. Love and joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. God bless you all and send you all a Happy New Year. Good master and good mistress, while you're sitting by your fire, pray think of us poor children out a-wandering in the mire. Love and joy joy come to you, and your wassail too. God bless you all and send you all a happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. God bless you all and send you all a happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. God bless you all and send you all a happy new year.
Andy Davis, thank you so much.
You're so welcome, Jo, and thanks to all of you who tuned in today. I hope you really do have a joyful and a healthy new year. Wassail.
Wassail. Let's all give it up for Andy Davis and for the notion of 2022 being better than 2021 and 2020. So Andy, thank you. That was totally beautiful. And before we say goodbye to Facebook, I just want to say to anybody who's out there on Facebook, if you have questions about any of the stuff we announced, the secret friendadotes or the fundraising extravaganza, or any of our upcoming programs, we have a cocktail party coming up, etc., you can actually go now to the Carpe Diem Arts page. There is a link in the comment section on Facebook, and you can find the Join Us in the Virtual Room button. And you can swing on over here into our Zoom land. We're going to have a little chat time after we close today, and I'll be answering questions about everything. So come on in if you'd like. I want to also welcome everybody new in this room and invite you all to stay afterwards for some chat time with us. So thanks, everybody on Facebook. See you all soon. Glad you were here. And thanks again, Andy Davis.